Good afternoon. I'm Bridget Shanahan. Thanks for joining us. New information on Monday's kidnapping outside of a Mequonico Walmart. According to new court records, Mitchell Owens told his victim she broke his heart and the kidnapping was the only way the two could be together. The victim also said he was a former co-worker of hers. She was able to escape after he drove her to Eau Claire. Owens was found dead yesterday of a self-inflicted gunshot. A proposed new arena for downtown Milwaukee was a contentious issue at the Wisconsin Center District Board meeting this morning. A financing deal is in the works for a new home for the Milwaukee Bucks. It reportedly involves some tax revenue from the district, but District President Frank Gimbel says they've been left in the dark.
And I feel dissed that I or someone else from this board, including elected officials at various levels of government, weren't in on the conversations. It's just very aggravating and not transparent.
Gimbel stressed the point the convention center needs to expand. He said they continue to lose business to bigger venues. No word yet on what started a fire that left 8 buildings damaged in Milwaukee's Walker's Point neighborhood. Crews were initially called to a car fire at 9th and Scott around 4:30 this morning. The flames ended up spreading, destroying the garage and damaging some nearby homes. Some families are now out of those homes because of that damage. No one was hurt. The basketball courts at Lincoln Park in Kenosha are reopening this weekend. They've been closed for several weeks because of safety concerns. City leaders cited dozens of fights in the area as the reason behind the shutdown. There's a park cleanup schedule for 12:30 on Saturday. Then the courts reopen at 3:30 with a game featuring Kenosha PD and local basketball talent. With such beautiful weather outside today, why not enjoy happy hour outside? The Beer Garden at Scout Lake in Greendale is opening tonight at 6 o'clock with a ceremonial keg tapping. That Beer Garden will stay open until June 21st.
We were in the mid to upper 80s on Tuesday, and this morning, how about 70s? The warm front pushed through after seeing temperatures drop into the 50s and 60s, and when you woke up, we were in the low to mid 70s where we should be for high temperatures, and the temperature right now is in the 80s across the area. 85 in Milwaukee, 83 in Waukesha, 86 in Lake Geneva. Now the front has pushed through, but that northwesterly wind, while it is ushering in some drier air, taking its time bringing in some cooler air, and even behind that, it's only in the 70s to the north, like Beaver Dam, Sheboygan, and West Bend. Not a bad day. We'll give it a top 10 weather day across the area. The west-northwest winds, as I mentioned, are light between 5 and 15. This morning, those southwest winds that brought in the warm air were anywhere from 20 to 35 miles per hour. That dry air has moved in as dew points have dropped into the lower 50s and to the mid-50s across the region, even 49 in Port Washington. Still holding on to the lower 60s to the south, but even those will start to drop throughout the afternoon. You'll notice the air becoming noticeably drier throughout the day. The dew point forecast, not bad by any means. Friday and Sunday a little bit more humid just because of the rain showers around, but otherwise still comfortable air for this time of the year. We have yet to see steamy air around the region. Temperatures today, look at these. It looks like mid-July, even early August. 85 in Milwaukee. These are your current temps. 86 in Tosa, 87 in Greendale, and 83 in Oak Creek. So even the lakefront enjoying the warmer summer weather because of that westerly breeze. The front, though, has pushed through. The drier air moving in. And as the sun sets tonight, the temperatures will be dropping pretty quickly. We'll get back into the 50s, so a great night of sleeping with comfortable air. Plenty of sunshine early in the day on Thursday, but then as the day wears on, clouds begin to move in. We'll see some showers around 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, heavier rains to the north, and then we'll start to see those heavy rains here locally overnight Thursday night into early on Friday, and it will be heavy at times as well. And then by midday on Friday, things begin to dry out after a good inch to maybe 2 inches of rain. Once again, tomorrow afternoon, just a few isolated showers. The bulk of the rain will be off to the west during around 5, 6 o'clock. The heaviest of rains out towards Beaver Dam and Watertown, and then those will push in here overnight and into early on Friday morning. No severe weather expected, but heavy downpours anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to maybe 2 inches of rain. The heaviest of those rain showers would be to the west and northwest at this time, where the heavy downpours will be tracking. Could see over 2 inches of rain from Beaver Dam, Sheboygan, and Fond du Lac. Lesser amounts to the south as that storm path takes the heavy rains to the north. Highs tomorrow will be in the 50s and 60s along the lakefront as the northeast wind returns, struggling to hit 70 degrees in the inland areas. Today, 85 degrees, becoming drier out there with low humidity and plenty of sun. Tonight we'll have comfortable conditions with a low of 56, about 20 degrees cooler than it was this morning. 65 tomorrow, 73 on Friday as the rain showers start to taper off toward midday after heavy rainfall overnight. 66 on Saturday, more showers, and 74 on Sunday.